How you doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a good Christmas, all had a good time, and myself, I was kind of sick all over the Christmas, so that's why there was no videos up, and I'm still kind of recovering from the flu and the chest infection. But today I'm out and about, and I'm in the village of Kinnitty in County Offaly, and I have something unusual here to show you, and we believe that this is a one of a kind in Ireland. So we're in it would be the Church of Ireland churchyard here. You can kind of see the side of the church here, and we're just going through the cemetery, the old cemetery here. And then just in front of you, nice views of the Sleeve Bloom Mountains, where Kinnitty is located. And if you're into hiking, mountain biking, yeah, this is definitely the place to come. There's lots of nice bike trails and hiking trails, especially in the summer when the weather is nice. It's not particularly great in the winter up here. So lots of really old headstones, very overgrown, unfortunately. And then there's just a rear view of the church, and just in the distance there is, you can see the tower of which is St. Flannan's church, which is the Catholic church that's on the opposite hill. Really old cemetery. So you may wonder what secrets are hidden in this graveyard that's a one of a kind, and that actually has links with the pyramids at Giza. It's just up ahead here, and there it is. It's a pyramid, and it's an actual replica of one of the pyramids at Giza. And this pyramid, it's a tomb, and it's a tomb for the Bernard family who lived here in the village of Kinnitty. There's a nice view now back down into the village, and you can see the main road over there, the bus, some of the houses, and the Bernard family were landowners here. There's Lieutenant Colonel Bernard, and he was basically he was the sheriff of the area. So if you were a landowner, you didn't pay your taxes, he'd be the one to evict you from your land. So depending who you speak to here, you know, some people say yeah, they were nice people. Other people say, well, no, they weren't, because they evicted families from their homes here. So here's some information here. Just on the pyramid, the midges flying around. So it's a replica of Cheops pyramid in Egypt. And they started construction of the pyramid in 1830, and it took exactly 4 years to complete the pyramid. And you can see basically the first person to go into the tomb was Margaret, age 24, and then the colonel himself, who was the designer of this, he went in 1844, age 75, and then I think this was his brother. He died in 1857, age 38, and then there was another lieutenant colonel. He died in 1877, and then Colonel Thomas Bernard died in 1882, age 66. So they're all fairly youngish, except for this lady here who died in 1907. She was 81. So we'll go over and we'll have a quick look. Now you have to forgive my voice, guys. I'm still not 100%, so my voice will kind of come and go. So there's the quite substantial door, sealed off. But absolutely amazing stonemasonry. It's hard to tell. It looks like granite, because a lot of the local stone here, and you see St. Flannan's in the distance, the Catholic Church, and then the Church of Ireland Church here, they're all sandstone, and some of the other buildings here further under sandstone, but I believe this actually looks like granite, so obviously it would have been brought in from elsewhere. So it's 30 feet high in total, and I'm assuming it's probably near enough 20 feet across each base. So it's a substantial structure. But as I'm saying, if you look at the level of detail on the stone masonry is unbelievable. How they got the stones to curve in and got them to fit almost, not perfectly. And it took 4 years, so you can probably see why it would have taken 4 years to construct the pyramid. And just to show you from this vantage point, now the Bernard family home, I believe back in the day you would have been able to see the home from here, from the hill, but unfortunately if you look outwards, there's a lot of trees now in the distance which cover their family home. But what we'll do is, when we leave here, we'll go in to the old Bernard Castle, as it was once called. We'll go for a cup of coffee. Believe it or not, you can go in. It's a hotel now, but we'll go up there now, and I'll show you the Bernard family home. So folks, you can see the Catholic Church in front, which is St. Flannan's. Now in 1820, the Bernards donated that land to the Catholic Church, so a church could be built there. So as I was saying, you can see the front portico of the church is sandstone, and that work was started in 1820, and the bell tower, which you see at the top, was completed in 1840. So that's St. Flannan's. Yeah. Okay folks, so as I was saying, back in that kind of a direction would have been the hill where the pyramid is. So you would have had a view over here to where the Bernard family home is. There's the driveway, the modern driveway up. There's the view from the front of the house, and there's the actual house. So this is Kinnitty Castle as it's known today, but in 1811 the Bernard family purchased the castle, and it was called Castle Bernard, and it stayed in their family probably for a little over 100 years, and 100 years or more. And then in the early 50s it was sold back to the Irish government, and then it sat idle for years, and then eventually it was turned into a forestry training school for a number of decades. And then eventually in the 1990s it was bought by the Ryan family, who turned it into a hotel. So it's now a hotel. I think there's 37 bedrooms in the hotel. So we'll go up, we'll see, we'll go and have a cup of coffee, and we'll see if we can film inside. It'll depend how busy it is and how many people are kind of around. But if we can get some, I'll try and get some footage for you. So let's go. So folks, we're in the castle. We're gonna have a cup of coffee. Now this is one of the basically one of the rooms in the castle where you can sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a drink. Now a lot of the rest of the hotel I can't film because there's an awful lot of guests in the hotel here today. So I'll film what I can, and we'll go from there. So folks, that was a brief glimpse inside of the castle. Unfortunately I couldn't film more because there's a lot of people staying and the rooms were busy, but so as you can see, that's what it looks like on the outside. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick video and seeing the Kinnitty Pyramid, and then also the home of the Bernard family. Now in the next couple of days I do have another video coming up where I'm actually staying in a castle, so that's something to keep an eye out for. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.